Smiley shot this shit.
Molly and Memoriiies Media.
Shout out to Memoriiies Never Die. Y'all already know.
Shout out to Smiley and Memoriiies Media.
Shout out to my boy Smiley, man. Y'all already know. How y'all doing today? This is a Memoriiies Media podcast. And we got a very special guest in the building with us today, Miss Amarie Proctor. How you doing today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So tell the people where you from.
I'm from Savannah, Georgia, born and raised.
Okay. What was it like growing up there?
It was very fun, very free. Kind of like how it is. Well, not now because of COVID, but just outside all the time. Thrill lady, buying snacks, hot sausage, all that.
Yeah. It was fun when you was young. So what about your childhood? Did your childhood play any part of you getting into music?
It actually did a lot, like down to in my mom's belly. My dad would put headphones over her stomach, he told me, and just play music. So I guess that what started, I guess, I'm assuming.
Like Frankie Bell being amazing or something.
So I had, when I got to elementary school, I played the flute and the piano. So that's there. And then my dad, like around the house, would always just, he's from Washington, D.C., so, you know, go-go music, he would play all that, and they just basically remix everything there is. You know, and then the type of artist he would listen to, he would always be like, you know, come on, freestyle, and he always do it. So I guess that kind of triggered the rapping, but that didn't start until, like, a few years ago.
Yeah. So did you say you got, like, a little bit of producing in you also?
A producer, I wish. I can engineer myself, for sure, but producing, like, making beats and all that, I don't know. It's hard.
Man, that'd be a mean story to tell. Talking about you used to listen to music in the building. So, 1 out of 10, how's life going for you right now?
I'll give it a 7.
7? Are you more of an introvert or extrovert?
You know, it's crazy. I don't even, the differences confuse me. Which one is which? Whichever loner, that's me.
Yeah. So, that's introvert.
Okay.
Extrovert mean like you more outspoken and more loud. Introvert mean like you shy, kind of to yourself.
I would say it just depends on what's going on. Because I'm usually with, you know, my boyfriend all the time, my family, and work, home. But as far as like going out and stuff, I don't know. I'm not a party person, which is weird because I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
And that's what they're supposed to do. But I'm the person that's like recording everybody for sure. Like I can communicate with people for sure.
Do you use your music to speak for you?
Sometimes.
I can do
It's only when like something happens that's like really fucking with me. But other than that, I'm just trying to make music that's just good and fun.
Is there anything dealing with music dealing with your life that you will not speak of in your music?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't, the more information you put out there, whether it's in your music or just interviews, people will use that against you. So some stuff I would just rather not.
So I have a question. What if like, you like, just one time you just put a little something of your personal life in your music, that song blow, or you continue to put yourself out there?
I mean, I have before, don't get me wrong, just certain stuff I won't say. There's a song that a lot of girls, because it's talking about a guy, like just like that song made one of my friends say, you're my favorite rapper. I mean, I was just talking about doing a music video for it, so maybe that might be a thing.
So what type of message do you try to send in your music?
You don't gotta shake ass and show titties all the time. You can talk about that stuff in a different way. It doesn't have to be so sexual all the time.
So who do you make music for?
Me.
You make music for you and let everybody else listen?
Yeah.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig it. So, what you making music for you, how do you stay motivated to keep doing music?
Just hearing different music, honestly. Like Rush just came out with a new album called Chomp 2 or EP or whatever it is. And the first song on there is just like crazy. It's crazy to me. Because he does it a lot. He talks about like how he produces and makes and masters his own stuff. But to like see him talk about that then and talk about now is just, it's showing that what he does, he nobody can say he owes him money. He does everything.
He gonna let you know.
Yeah, he gonna let you know. So it's just stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
And it's not to try to bash, because she's definitely fire, but like Moneybag and, all of them, it's not that. It's different.
I can dig. So, is Amarie Proctor your real name or your stage name?
That's my name.
Okay.
We're going to go with that.
Okay. What does Amarie Proctor mean?
It's a brand at this point, because I went viral 2017.
What did you go viral for?
I went viral for makeup, actually, which is nothing like music, but I went viral for makeup, and it just kept happening. I kept going viral for like little stupid shit, and it just became like a thing where people in Savannah would see that, obviously.
Yeah.
And when they would see me out, whether it's Zaxby's, the mall, they wouldn't just say Amarie. They'd be like, Amarie Proctor. I'm like, oh, that's a thing. That need to be copyrighted and everything else. So, like, that Amarie Proctor is a brand. That's who I am.
So, did BET write about you when you went viral?
They actually did.
What was the negative stuff they was talking about? They said it was, like, negative comments made also with the good stuff.
People are weird. So, posted the black pop-up girl, because you just don't see that. You never saw that. So, did a little makeup look about it, and then the comments were from a bunch of other people, like, oh, this is unnecessary, she doesn't need to be, you don't need to do this, da-da-da-da. That's the bad, but the good was, like, people were saying, oh, my kid's gonna dress up like this for Halloween because you did it, da-da-da-da. So the good outweighed the bad in that situation. And I got posted on BET, like, major, so I'm not even worried about no bad.
I get it. So, dealing with the makeup and music, do you feel like it's more stricter rules for you being like a darker tone female than being light skinned?
No. Oddly enough, no. I get a lot of praise from guys, believe it or not. The skin tone doesn't really matter. If you're pretty, you're pretty. And I like to think that I am such. So I don't really have any problems there.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you go through being a female in the music industry, being that is dominated mostly by men? Locally, mainly locally, when you're trying to get stuff done.
Locally, the only problem I came into is, like, because I am a girl, guys think, oh, I could just out-rap her. It's expected. That's what y'all think.
I can do it.
So it's just stuff like that, and stuff like that actually influenced the song. It's a J. Cole remix from Pride is the Devil. It was two guys that influenced that, because it's just like, who are you to say you're here and I'm here? Because you're a guy.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Do you think it's easier for men?
No, I don't think so. Because there's a lot of people out here that are, like, garbage. I'm gonna just leave it there.
Okay. So, what are some local artists in Savannah that you would like to work with?
The ones that I've liked to work with, I've already have. La Skrilla, that's my favorite person to work with. Yeah. As far as, like, the male collab.
There's a song called Minutes Together, right?
Yeah. I just posted that the other day. Then we have another song called Pop Off that I performed at Island Breeze, actually. That was, like, the first song we did. It was the easiest session ever.
Okay, I have two questions. One, what was the process working with La Skrilla? You have any comments on him?
He's very quick when it comes to, like, writing things. So the first time, I think seen him, or I think he did an interview with FSR prior to that, but first time we're recording, we don't know who want to go first. Well, I know I don't want to go first. So I'm like, let you go first and see what you about to say, because I already got mine written down. So he did his, and then the verse ended up being, like, the time frame way longer than where he had stopped at. So he had to keep going. So in my head, I'm like, oh, he got to sit down and write. But he did that shit so fucking fast. It was great, and everything just came together. Cause I didn't think we would mesh. I don't think I would mesh with a lot of people, cause how I rap is not the norm to me. So when we came, it was just, like, great. And then the second, for Minutes, I sent him over the beat with the hook, and he sent it back the same day, if not the next day. So he's very fast.
What's the difference between his work process and the work process of working with other local artists? What's, like, one of the, not no names, but, like, what's the a bad process that you had to go through as an artist? Trying to work with somebody.
A bad process, and it's not even just them, it's me too. It's just like a lot of the times you just have a beat and then everybody's trying to write right there, but nobody's getting anywhere. Nothing's getting done. Everybody just like to themselves, and nobody actually recorded. So it's just like we just wasted 3 hours for no reason. Yeah.
And everything being paid for. That's big. My other question is, you performed at Island Breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Palooza?
No.
No. Oh, it was like a weekend night.
Yeah, it was like a Labor Day weekend. I think it was a Labor Day thing.
How was that performing?
That was my first time performing in a club.
Oh wow. No, it's not your first time performing, but it's your first time performing in the club.
Yeah, I think that was like my 4th time or 5th time performing. I think my 4th time performing. It was very. I feel like all my performances are the same, because it's like I'm me now, but when I get onto the stage, it's like a whole nother person, and it just goes and then it's done.
It was Amarie Proctor.
Yeah. Right now, I'm a government right now.
Yeah. I can dig. So, what's the difference between performing in a club and venues? Where you performed at?
The first place I performed at, it was for like a Black Lives Matter event at, what's it called, Ballpoint something? I don't know. It was like so cinematic, that setting. It was like lights and outside and people just sitting at all these tables. And it was a Black Lives Matter thing, and it was just like very, you can feel everybody's energy for this. And then in the club, it's just like, it's either you gonna play some shake ass music or some hype music, or they gonna stare at you. Yeah, it's gonna be staring at each other. So, yeah, I think I like them more.
With you performing in a venue and then going to the club, did that make you want to change your music up to like more ass shaking? Because you can obviously see that everybody in the club, like, they waiting on the ass shaking music to come.
Yeah, I got a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to do with it. That's why the song Menace is come about. It's like, I gotta make more shake ass music. Nobody want to hear J. Cole type shit all the time. So, yeah, Menace I think is like a perfect song. I can't wait for that to come out.
I can do it.
Yeah.
So, with you growing your rap career, what are some distractions that you must get rid of as an artist?
So much.
If you have any.
I don't know.
I can do it.
I'm dead at I could dig. Like, you need a doll with a drawstring. I could dig. I don't know.
Okay. How do you manage your relationships, music, and your like personal time? Like, how do you manage all three? You in school? Like, you in college?
No.
No. So how do you manage like music, relationships that you have with like friends, and like your regular personal time?
My life literally consists of, at the moment, is like planning and writing, going to work, come home. Like, there's no personal life aside from my boyfriend, because my boyfriend's a DJ and he owns FSR and media production type company, so we work together sometimes, but it's not too crazy. It's not too crazy because I talk to my friends, but I don't hang out with them anymore. Ain't got time for that.
Introvert, like.
I mean, it's that, and it's like I just got other stuff to do. I have to work.
Oh, you just busy.
I have to work, and I be my boyfriend. And then my music.
Okay. So your highest view count on YouTube is 60,000 views. Is that the viral video? Was that on YouTube, or was that like some like reel or something that went viral?
I believe, I can't remember the number for sure, but I do remember one of my videos did hit a high number.
The video that you said that BET was talking about, was that on YouTube?
Oh, that was a picture. That wasn't a video. That was just a picture. Yeah, that was a picture of like makeup.
Okay.
Yeah. The video I have on YouTube that's like high, whatever, is some Kylie Jenner video. Okay. Irrelevant.
Why did you slow down on YouTube? Why are you not like still heavy on YouTube with view counts like that?
Cause the algorithm is really, it's a bitch. Once you're in, you have to keep going. If you stop even for a second, you get put out of it.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to work and get back in there is just really hard. So you just gotta really sit and brainstorm what is the best video, what's gonna get people to come to my page again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just gotta figure that out.
So what goes into making content for YouTube? Is it worth it?
I feel like it's definitely worth it, especially if it's like a funny video. It's just worth it to watch it over. It's memories. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, actually, like family vlogs and all that. So I have a lot of shit on the internet. Half of it's like hidden because people be tripping, but there's a lot that goes into it, but it's worth it for sure.
Okay, I see your dad in a lot of your videos, from the vlogs. Does he support your music career like he did with you doing the vlogs?
He actually supports my music a little bit more than that. He wasn't really involved or really too much cared about makeup and me being in the vlog. Shout out to him.
In one video, he let you paint his face or something.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it's stuff like that, but that he was drunk also. So there's that. Shout out to my dad. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, what is some of the stuff he does to like help you with your rap career?
I won't say he does anything per se, but actually, I take that back. He's very supportive. He comes to he's been to everyone there was. My mom.
Island Breeze too?
Huh?
Island Breeze?
Yeah, he was in Island Breeze and bought his friends and all type of shit. Like, they saw me too. So, like, that's cool that he really supports it. And my mom does too, but he be asking, like, you know, what you doing with your music? What's the next song? Da-da-da. So he's interested. I feel like he's always been interested in music. Since he's the reason why.
So with them listening to your music, does that make you like, I'm not gonna talk about this nigga eating mine?
Yeah, it was like that at first, but now it's like, I'm 25. Yeah. You know, I'm fucking, like, you know that. I got a boyfriend, so ain't nothing to hide.
So, does money buy happiness?
I don't think so. It can buy, I mean, it can, don't get me wrong, but money gets old just like everything else. Money causes problems just like everything else. It makes things easier for a while, but then when it gets bad, it's like, what good is it anyways? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So find happiness within the people around you, yourself.
So do you feel like, my other question is, do you feel like you need to leave Savannah to be successful?
I actually was thinking about this the other day. I was like, if I go to Atlanta, who knows where I could have been by now? Because I've been in a lot of places in Atlanta, and just like, I just want to say about maybe 3-4 days max. I went to, that's when I was under somebody per se, not really. Don't want to say the name, it don't matter. But I've been to a Brent Fayad's birthday party, a Summer Walker and Black or Six Lack, whatever it is.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy. Their little event. I've been in the LVRN Summer Walkers. I don't know if that's her studio, but she's under that. Yeah. Like, you know, I've been around places people would dream of so easily. I don't know how. I swear to God, I don't know how. But I was there. Yeah. So that's cool.
So do you feel like Atlanta overshadows Savannah? You know, when they say, like I'm from Georgia, they be like, oh,
from Atlanta, yeah. I feel like Savannah is not so much under Atlanta's wing anymore because you got people like Jada and Quando and all these other people that's, like, putting it on the map. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's completely under, but people definitely go there to make their moves, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. What's the difference between Savannah and Atlanta?
Haven't been in Atlanta that much to really pinpoint that. It just seems like Atlanta is like a Las Vegas, like nonstop. Nonstop. Like, it's crazy.
So do you feel like if you was out there, you would still be focused on music like you are here?
I feel like I would be more focused there because it seems like music drives that city. That city is music.
Yeah, because you could literally be out there. You can be at lunch or something and you'll meet somebody and like y'all start networking and literally have a business plan like the next day. Yeah. So networking is like really a lot easier out there. Mm-hmm. I can dig. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on, with you being a female artist in Savannah, what are your thoughts on, do you feel like you can like literally make it in Savannah though? I don't really know no female artist that has made it.
Me either.
Per se, like Quando Rondo or something like that.
Yeah.
So, like, do you feel like it's like a limit to like females in Savannah as a rap artist?
I feel like, and I can't really pinpoint everybody. Well, there is this one girl I like. What's her name? Nah, I've seen her.
Flau'jae, but she
Flau'jae, yeah, she is kind of, you know what I'm saying? No, the other girl, Sky something. I don't know, but she's fire. But it's like a lot of the rappers that are from here just talk about the same stuff. They want to be freak nasty bitches with everything that they do. So I feel like there's already a lot of freak nasty bitches out there that are up there. They don't need no more of that. Yeah. Just even if it's so different to where the point is weird, like you got people looking at you now. And I don't feel like nobody's looking at female rappers here like that because they all want to be Atlanta bitches. They all want to be, you know what I'm saying, sweeties and, you know.
So which style of music would you, I don't mean to like categorize you, but what style of music do you categorize your music as?
A combination of like people, like a Doja Cat, a J. Cole, and a Russ together.
Shaking lyrical, goddamn.
But it's like,
get the fuck out the way, I'm here, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like cocky, but like kitty, but like serious. Yeah. I feel like that's a good little bundle because I don't listen to what everybody listens to. When I go into the club, I don't know 70% of the songs, and that's just honest.
Most of the time when a rapper makes it in their neighborhood or their city, they end up dying. Yeah, like Young Dolph, Nipsey Hussle, Camouflage, Booger, you know, go down the list. What are your thoughts on that? And do you feel like, I don't mean like categories. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? And do you feel like that can happen to you even as a female?
My thoughts on that is like, that shit is crazy. Y'all need to stop. Y'all beefing over stupid shit. Y'all taking people's lives over the dumbest shit. Like, these people have, Young Dolph had literally families, like, all of them. Vaughn, all of them. So, like, this is senseless. It's stupid. Like, that's dumb. Do I think it could ever happen to me? It could happen to anybody. I don't put myself in those type of situations, but it definitely can happen to anybody. If I'm around somebody who's in that situation, crossfire hit me, like, it don't matter. Nobody's untouchable.
I can do it.
Yeah.
So do you feel like if you make it, you really gotta leave? Like, would you still be trying to get back to your neighborhood, or?
Yeah, I stay in East Savannah, like the sign East Savannah.
Yeah.
I mean, not that they already give it back per se. They really knocking all of it down and making it garden seem like, but most definitely, I don't want to live nowhere else. I definitely would get a house here, secluded, of course, but like, this is home for me. I don't like being nowhere else. I've never even been on a plane. This is here for me.
That's crazy you say never been on a plane.
I've never.
What is your end goal with music?
The end goal with music is to, do as much as I can. I don't want to be in it forever. A lot of people, this forever shit. No, it's not. It's draining. To what it's doing to these people that are in there now, I'm pretty sure they're going fucking nuts, but you'll never know that. So do what I need to do what I need to do, save, do stocks, whatever the case may be, and I'm out. I love music. I can still make music, but I ain't got to be.
So you're not completely stopping. You just like.
Off the scenes.
Not going to be really invested into it like you are now.
Yeah, because that can't ruin me. It's not the music itself. It's just what comes with that.
Yeah. So you say you've been in Savannah all your life, never been on a plane. Have you heard about the rumor of Mary J. Blige being from Savannah?
Yeah, Mary J. Blige and Tyler Perry.
Oh,
and Big Boy.
Yeah, I heard Big Boy too.
Yeah.
Why don't you think they claim it?
I don't know. Maybe they not. Where she said she from? New York or something? Yeah. She bugging. Because if people say you from here and they see you all type of shit, like, why not? I don't know. Maybe she was born there and just came here. Yeah. I don't know.
You know any of their families or anything like that? Any stories behind that? I heard that since I was a kid. I ain't heard nobody claim nothing.
Me either. I heard that since I was a kid.
She went to high school with Big Boy and all. I don't claiming nothing.
I've heard stories about him, like, yeah, he used to come in watching. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
So, what is your plan for 2022?
Oh my gosh. Plan for 2022 is to be where I was supposed to be in 2017. But I took my foot off the gas. Like, it's time to really...
Is that around the same time you was going viral?
Yeah. Like, my page, sad to say, was 100,000 followers. Now down to 50. They say they was clearing out bots, da-da-da-da. I didn't buy no followers, but you know how once you get in there, they'll keep following you. They're just attached to you. Yeah. So it's like once I got out of it, I'm like, damn, what did I do? I could have really been somewhere else, but I let the internet get to me. So go, not to let the internet get to you. You know, do the music, the videos. I want everything to be like quality and just show who I am as an artist.
Yeah. So, speaking of viral, what was life like for you when you went viral?
That shit was crazy because you hear about like the shit that happens when you up and you just think, oh yeah, like they talking like, yeah, that happens, whatever. But when it actually happens to you, like family out of nowhere, just, can I get a shout out? Can I get this? Can I? And then get mad when I don't do it. Like, bitch, are you nuts? I don't even know how old you are. Like, people really do change and they expect things. And I would go through drive-thrus, like I said, and people would notice me. And I would be like, oh, that's not me. I don't know why, but taking pictures of me.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, in the line at Chick-fil-A in the mall.
Oh, they paparazzi.
She had me fucked up because I said, girl,
you
what you
snapped
doing?
her?
I didn't snap at her initially. It was just like, I'm asking you, are you taking a picture? The lady behind her is like, she said no. The lady behind her is like, yes, she is. I'm like, oh, this bitch lying. That's crazy. So I'm thinking she went up, got her food, and I hurry up and got my food, and she went to Claire's. I followed her there. I was like, when you post that, make sure you tag me because you just up there and lied. I didn't take a, girl, you lying. Why you do that? It's I can see if it's somebody I didn't know, but that was somebody I went to high school with.
Yeah. Oh, you knew her and you went to high school. Why she just didn't say, hey, snap up one time?
I don't know. That's why it pissed me off. Because I'm like, bro, why you being weird, bro?
When it's all said and done, what memory do you want to leave?
I don't want to be like Beyonce, but like, I was here. You ever heard that song?
I probably heard it.
It's called I Was Here by Beyonce. She's basically talking about like what she want to leave, just like Amarie, Proctor. I want that to be like a name, like Kanye, Dre, Amarie, Proctor, Nicki Minaj. I want to be I want to leave what Michael Jackson loves. That's gonna be very fucking hard because that's Michael Jackson. Yeah. But anything is possible.
Tell the people where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on social media on all social media platforms at Amarie Proctor, AmarieProctor. That's long as hell.
Well, thank you, Miss Amarie Proctor, for stopping in and giving us your time. We're very appreciative.
Likewise, thank you.
Yes. And it's been a Memoriiies Media podcast. Thank you.